Economics Academy. Today we're going to look at solving word problems leading to linear equation. This is my lesson 6. If you want to actually get this, you have to go back to my previous video. And today we are going to, this is a word problem. There are certain things you're supposed to know in word problem. The first thing is more than. If you hear the word more than, simply mean addition. And if you hear the word less than, mean subtraction. If you hear the word times, mean subtraction. If you hear the more word time, there's difference between times and time. Time means addition. And if you hear the word differences means subtraction. And if you hear the word ago means subtraction. Like 2 years ago. Like for example, I'm 30 years old. 2 years ago I was 28 years. That's minus 2. If I say 2 years time, assuming I'm 30 years old now, assuming. And if I say 2 years time, how old am I? I will be what? Addition of 2, which is 32 years old. For this one will guide us to solve any word problem, whether it's word problem leading to quadratic equation or any word problem at all. We're going to use all these parameters to solve it. Let's get started and solve this wonderful question. The question says that 4 years ago, a man's age was 4 times that of his son. If the difference between their ages is now 30 years, question A said that how old were they 4 years ago? B, how old are they now? Now, what you want to do is that you have to compare the two things. You have son and man here. You have to know that the man's age must be more than that of son. We have to consider the smaller age, which is the son. You say let the son's age be any alphabet you want. You say let the son's age be S. Let the son's age be X. But remember, the question said that 4 years ago, a man's age is 4 times. Remember the parameter I gave before. Times means when you multiply by, which is the man's age. The man's age is equal to 4 times x, which is equal to 4 years. This is their age 4 years ago. 4 years ago, the son's age is s, while that of the man is what? 4s. Now, the question says that if the differences between their ages is now 30 years, how old were they 4 years ago? I'll take it again. 4 years ago, a man's age was 4 times that of his son. They let the son's age be 8 because it's a little age. The man's age should be 4. Now, the difference between their ages is now 30 years. Now their age is now is what? Addition of 4, because this was 4 years ago. Now addition of 4, we have the age of the man now is 4s plus 4, because 4s is already 4 years ago. Why that of what? Why that of the son's age now is s plus 4. This was their age 4 years ago, but we are talking about now. Their age is additional 4 because there's extra 4 years in their ages. Now the question says if the difference between their ages is now, because the question says now, we have to consider their ages now. We are supposed to use S and 4S before, but I discovered that this is their age for 4 years ago. But if we want to get their ages now, you have to add 4 years to their ages. That is how I come about 4s plus 4 and what? S plus 4. Now, the difference between their ages is now 30 years. You have to consider that the father's age must be greater than that of the what? Son. Which means that what I want to do is a father's age minus son's age. That is the difference is equals to now 30 years. This is what the relation is talking about. What is the father's age? The father's age is what? 4s plus 4. 4s plus 4. Put this into bracket. Minus the son's age. S plus 4 is now 30 years. So, what you are going to do is you have to open the bracket. We have 4s plus what? 4 minus s minus times what we have minus 4 is equal to 30. It has become a simple equation. This is 4s minus s, we have 3s. Plus 4 minus 4, we have 0 is equal to 30. Which means you have 3s equals to what? 30. Divide both sides by the change of f is 3. By 3 cancel 3. S equals to 30 divided by 3, we have 10 years. Now we now come back again. The question says that what? How old were they 4 years ago? Their age of the son 4 years ago is what? S, which is 10 years already. Why that of the man's age is 4s, which means that man's age for 4 years ago is equal to 4 times 10, which is equal to 40 years. Which implies that so therefore the son's age 4 years ago is 10 years, and that of the man's age 4 years ago is equal to 40 years. That is question A. Then B is talking about how old were they 4 years ago, and this is B. So how old are they now? B part of the question, how old are they now? Which means son's age now. Son's age now is equal to s plus 4. What is x? 10 plus 4, which is what? 14 years. Actually, one figure 1, one figure 2. Man's age now is equal to 4s plus 4 is equal to 40. 4 times 10 plus 4. 4 times 10 is 40 plus 4, which means that the man's age is now 45.